Welcome back everybody to another episode of Sneaker Updates. This will be Sneaker Updates number 33. If you happen to be new here, this has now become a weekly series on the channel, and if you're not familiar with the series, essentially we go over a variety of different sneakers, that of which got updates for throughout this week. For example, some of those may potentially include some Jordans, Yeezys, and more. But with that short little intro out of the way, why don't we jump right into the first update. Kicking it off today, let's actually start off with what I think most of you guys came here for today. A while back, the Nike Ld Waffle Mid was supposed to be released. They got pushed back. This was due to there being some disagreements with Nike and the collaborator regarding the fashion in which pairs were going to be released. All is sorted now, and they are going to be dropping now on May 2nd. You could expect raffles to begin opening up later this week, and just for you guys, of course, I will compile a small list of raffles that I can put on my Twitter. My Twitter is KeithAdam10. And then in addition to the mids, we also have the Blazer highs dropping. These will also be May 2nd, but they're going to only be at some retailers, and I'll have to keep you guys updated on this one. Certainly, this entire week is going to be one to remember, specifically because in addition to these, we also have the Jordan 4 Breads releasing that week. We have the Travis Scott Jordan 1s releasing that week, along with some other stuff too. So it's definitely going to be a week to remember. And let me just say, May in general is going to be a month you'll never forget. Now, you might be wondering, for this collaboration, why is it such a big deal? Well, if you're unaware, this might just look like a weird shoe to you. You don't really know what's going on. Well, this shoe is not only extremely limited, but because of the collaboration, it is in very high demand. You could expect these to be extremely profitable, an incredible margin, so I definitely would not suggest sleeping on these. And you know, the shoe doesn't look bad either. As you guys know, I love those neck breakers, and these will certainly be a nice shoe to put on feet. Shout out to anyone who's actually going to go running in the mids though. Moving on, also after multiple delays, the Mars Yard Overshoe will be dropping in May as well. Retail is set for $550. Unfortunately for you guys, there is very low stock if you did want a personal, although I don't think many of you guys want a personal for these. Demand isn't really that high, but because stock is so low, despite that high retail price, there is still room for profit, just not as good of a margin in comparison to the shoes we just mentioned. Moving on though, the Donald Glover collaboration with Adidas will be coming out on April 26th. There's going to be 3 shoes releasing in this collaboration, and this really isn't anything special. I would suggest, if you did want a personal, don't sleep, but I would not suggest purchasing these for resale purposes. Even though Adidas.com does do free returns, I really don't think it's worth the effort. Moving on, courtesy of Soles by JC, we have an in-hand look at the Air Max 97 Jason Tatum. Honestly, I'm quite excited to see this pair release along with everything else that I just mentioned, but with that, why don't we move on to some Yeezys? The only update for today regarding Yeezys is simply an in-hand look at the glow-in-the-dark lime Yeezy 350 V2, courtesy of Hanzuying. Retail will not be $220 on these, specifically because of the chemicals used to manufacture these. Instead, retail is going to be $250. These will be dropping in summer of 2019 in limited quantities, at least in comparison to previous releases that we've seen from Yeezy. And along with these, we will also be seeing a peach pair. I'm definitely going to be trying to get my hands on a pair for personal wear, just because I think that the concept behind these is so unique. You know, it's something that a lot of people have been asking for a very long time. But of course, I'll keep you guys updated on that. Feel free to turn on post notifications and subscribe just to stay 100% updated on that shoe and really any other shoe I'm going to be mentioning today. Also, after recording, one little quick update I wanted to add was simply an in-hand look at the reflective Black Yeezy 350 V2. We actually discussed the normal pair not too long ago. Those will be releasing on June 22nd for $220. These will be on a different date, however, and these will be a Yeezy Supply exclusive, but we'll talk more about these as we get closer to June. Right now, let's move on to Jordans. So unfortunately for Jordans, not really any major updates, although one thing I did want to mention to you guys is that Patta actually confirmed the collaboration with Jordan. As you guys know, we've mentioned this in a previous video a long time ago. There are going to be 2 Jordan 7s in this collaboration, and they will be dropping sometime between May and June. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated on this. Not really a collaboration I'm super excited about, especially because of the very high retail on these, but I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to it, so I'll keep you guys updated. Moving on to the next update though, the Jordan 1 Panda was initially set for April 26th. However, these will now be dropping on May 10th for $160. It's not a bad looking shoe at all. I think it's a little plain, not really my favorite Jordan 1, but you know, it's nice. It's universal, goes with every single outfit. Before I concluded today's video, I just wanted to say happy Easter and happy Passover for whatever you're celebrating out there. With that though, I'll conclude today's video. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed, or if you perhaps learned a thing or two. Also, subscribe and turn on post notifications to stay 100% updated on anything I mentioned in today's video or future hyped releases. With that, I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
Why are you always in my way, knocking me over every single day? Get your foot off my foot, ah.
Get your foot off my foot, yeah.
I should have run the other way. Now there's just one thing to say. Get your foot off my foot, ah.
Get your foot off my foot, yeah. Get your foot off my foot.